This is a dinner where we must try to ensure that she gets support for the next elections. Now, quite frankly, I do not know what she's worried about, because I think in the next election there's no doubt that Nurul Izzah will retain and remain as Member of Parliament. And as for you, Saudara Rafizi, I think I'm sorry, you're going inside. This is a matter of time. They will come, they will arrest you, sometimes assault in the balai, you know, but don't worry, we'll have the legal team waiting. We'll do the real thing. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, the message for tonight is this. 2008 was a year which most of us here will never forget. Why? Because prior to 2008, all of us often spoke about it, all of us often thought about it, but not many of us, in fact, very few of us thought that it was ever possible for us to see defeat of Barisan Nasional, especially in 5 states. Prior to that, of course, the concern always was this. Me in the DAP, my friends from PAS, and of course our comrades from PKR, good as opposition leaders. But did we have what it takes to govern? Did we have what it takes to do better than Barisan Nasional? Of course, going by Barisan Nasional's record, I think it's not too difficult to do worse than them, because we're kind of doing this. So that was prior to 2008, and I don't think anybody in Barisan Nasional thought either that they would see a defeat, that they would see the 2/3 majority in Parliament broken for the first time, that they will see a threat, an uprising among the people, a spirit among the people, a belief among the people that even in this country we can see Barisan Nasional fall and a new government in Putrajaya. Now most people say to me, look at Najib Tun Razak, Prime Minister, who gives us 500 ringgit. Now he's giving taxi drivers tires for their cars. I mean, that's I give it to him. I don't think any of us could have figured that one out. You give tires. I mean, it's good. It's good. I mean, you know, people need tires. So. This is the kind of change people say Barisan Nasional has brought about. Now let us take it one step further. Let us ask questions, the bigger picture. Prior to this, did anybody here ever believe that we will see the repeal of the ISA? Honestly, did anybody ever believe that we would see? I don't think so. Did anybody even think that we could see the repeal of acts like the Sedition Act? I don't think so. But what has happened is we have seen that in this time, in the last 3 years, we see Barisan Nasional succumbing to the threat that Pakatan Rakyat poses to them. And we see the changes, the demands that the Rakyat have made. We see Najib Tun Razak following in suit. Now the question is this. Do you think Najib Tun Razak is doing this because he wants to? Do you think Najib Tun Razak is doing this because he wants to? How long has Najib Tun Razak been in government? How long has he been a member of Parliament? Introducing and announcing the arrival of the rightful Menteri Besar of Perak. So as I was saying, we see the changes. Now the question is this: how far more can we go? this hall believe that in the next elections, that change will come? Do you think that we in Pakatan Rakyat are prepared to govern? Do you think that we have what it takes to govern, and not only govern, but govern better than Barisan Nasional? And this is the reason why you see, at present, we have perhaps the most frightened Prime Minister we've ever had throughout the history of Malaysia. I'm going to try to be polite in my speech tonight. Okay, there are too many police reports. I don't have time to go to the police station. There's just too much more to do. The most frightened Prime Minister. Why? A Prime Minister who has been saying for the last 3 years that the elections are very close, round the corner, maybe next week, maybe next month. But now we have come towards the end of the 4th year. We are moving into actually completing the 5-year period. Why does Najib Tun Razak hold back? Why does Najib Tun Razak hold back? Why? Takut apa? Takut apa? Takut apa? Tentu yang He is afraid because he knows that we in Pakatan Rakyat, when we say that if we become government, we will govern with transparency, with accountability, with competence, zero corruption. He knows that we have done it. He knows that we have shown it in Penang. He knows we have shown it in Selangor. He knows that we have shown it in Kelantan, in Kedah. And he knows that the people of Malaysia know and have seen that ours is not just mere rhetoric, but we have proved ourselves, and we have proven that we can do better than Barisan Nasional if we take over the Federation of Malaysia. Now, I am dread to say, but I think here most of us know, as the election looms, we find not only measures to discredit our leaders, but we also find measures of violence used against our leaders. In fact, Guru Liza, when she told me about this dinner, she told me to bring my helmet along in case people throw eggs and stones at me. I told her there's no need for a helmet. If there was any such threat, I will just wear my turban and no problem there. But this is what they have resorted to. Now you can see the slew of accusations made by MCA. Now these MCA people, right? You know, about 2-3 years ago we thought they were bad, right? Because if you can elect somebody like Chua Soilik, right? I'm not talking about the video, I'm talking about intellect, right? You know, cannot every time like this. So that was Chua Soilik, right? The kind of things that he comes up with. But now we have his son. We have Chua Jr. Now this guy takes the cake. Like I and Tony Pua we couldn't believe what he was talking about when he made those allegations. He said that he will expose Selangor government. A $1 billion scandal. This was what? A week ago? So of course, we in the Pakatan Rakyat, when somebody says they're going to expose a scandal, we get concerned. Because to us, it's very simple. If you can show us a scandal, we ourselves will demand that action be taken. Don't have to worry about that. So we waited. We waited. And then he comes up, big press conference. He is the most junior perhaps of the lot, but he is the one that's speaking the press conference. And he says this. He says, look, Talam Board Selangor, 367 million ringgit. Okay. Selangor took over 690 million of assets of Tanah. Okay. So that is $1 billion scandal. These are the people that are currently governing and running the country. Okay. He is a deputy minister. I own a house that is worth $1 million. I owe you 200,000 ringgit. I give you my house that is worth $1 million. It is a $1.2 million scandal. Nobody can figure this one out. In fact, we are still trying to figure it out. Only Paul keeps asking me, hey, there must be a catch, please. Surely. There must be a catch. catch. It's happening. He said, you sure or not? I said, I'm sure. Really? He said, really? You know? So, if the press are here, perhaps this can be reported. Earlier we said we will sue. And when we said we will sue, you can see the usual persons. The usual persons, Barisan Nasional, Dato' Sri No, Dato' Sri Thien, saying, oh, you shouldn't sue, you know, you shouldn't threaten, you should allow people to speak. I agree. So, when we said we will sue, I think one must understand that sometimes you don't sue for the money. Sometimes you sue just to make a point. Sometimes you sue to clear your name. Alright? That's the first part. But I think now, after having looked at the actual allegation that is made, I think the Selangor State government shouldn't sue Chua Junior. I think they shouldn't waste their time, because if you're dealing with people who really do not know how to use their brains, then there's no point in taking time and money and bringing them to court. This is MCA. And then they realize that that is not working. So they go to town on an alleged affair, a scandal in Penang. They say Chief Minister Lim Guan Eng is having an affair. Look, I know Lim Guan Eng very well, okay? I mean, he's capable of a lot of things, but I really don't think he's capable of an affair. I mean, no disrespect to him, you know. I'm sure, you know. But these are the kind of allegations made. You see, what they don't understand is this. When you make allegations of this nature, when you do this kind of a thing, these things, you don't just destroy a person, you destroy his family as well. The person that actually takes the pressure is the wife, the children. At the end of the day, we in the DAP, we have said and we have made it very clear. If there are allegations and they are supported with evidence, we ourselves will act. But where there are no allegations, where there's no evidence to support such nasty allegations, then I think at the end of the day, all of us here can only be prepared for more to come. We can only be prepared for more senseless attacks, physical violence. Yeah, we see what happened here in Selangor. Violence against leaders. You and I know at the end of the day, we have groups like Perkasa. I've said it once, I say it again. Groups like Perkasa, do you think they are violent? Do you all here think they are violent? We all know they are violent. It's quite obvious, isn't it? We see the violence. We see what they do to Ambiga. What has Ambiga done that is so wrong to this country? I think what she has done is actually right. At least she has stood up, a lady that has stood up. I think all of us here give her our full support. But any incidents of violence against her, groups of people going to her house, doing some, what was it, a backside dance. I didn't even look at the video because, I mean, come on. Yeah? But this is the kind of things that happen. You know, I come from, I don't come from Puchong, but you know, I come from Puchong in the sense that I'm the MP, right? Now there are thousands of people there who need licenses, right, to open stalls and things like that. But of course, all those applications are not easily approved. But here you have stalls in front of a house. You have stalls, people frying burgers, you know, and the DPK helpers are standing there, right? Burgers given to them as well, and they're eating. They're really happy, you know. And people like me, I'm sitting there thinking, all right, something is not right with this now. So we asked the Deputy IGP, what do you think about it? The Deputy IGP says, oh, it's okay, it's alright, it's okay, I think it's fair. You know, it's fair for people to come out of their house and cook burgers. But then again, if you think this is bad, you try to understand their logic. You think this is bad, you should come to Parliament. In Parliament, you have ministers who are convinced that in this country, the entire government can be flawed by people holding bottles, mineral water bottles and salt. So you have people like Dato' Sri Nazri who come into Parliament and say this kind of a thing with a straight face. He believes himself, you know. Kim Sang looked at me I said, are you serious? This country is under threat. Okay? There are people walking around. Don't bring your water bottles here tonight. If you bring your water bottles here tonight, you'll be arrested. Right? If you have salt with you, it's even worse. This is the kind of logic that they are reverting to. So when you think about this, the kind of government that we have today, you see what is happening. You ask yourself, why is the Prime Minister silent? This Prime Minister who says that he is a reformist, this Prime Minister who says that he is the one that is going to bring about change. I'll tell you one thing, if you look at all the incidents of violence against leaders, if you look at all the incidents which have been racial in nature, if you look at all the incidents which have actually split us up even more, there is only one Prime Minister who has said nothing about it, and that Prime Minister is the most frightened Prime Minister in this country, Najib Razak. But then again, if you look at Najib Razak and his background, then I think a lot of you all here will understand perhaps why he is so silent. This is the only country in the world where a foreigner can come. You and I know every day many foreigners come in to Malaysia. Foreign ladies, foreign women. But there was only one lady who came to Malaysia, a foreigner from Mongolia. She came here. Of course, the records do not show that she came into this country. That's another matter. She comes here, she's taken away, she's taken to Shah Alam. She's not only shot once, after she is shot, she does not die. She's shot again, she dies. After that, she's wrapped with explosives and she's blown apart. She's blown apart. Now, till today, in this country, nobody knows why that happened. Nobody knows what the motive was. And of course, I went to Parliament and I thought to myself, I said, look, there's no point in us asking questions outside. We can go to all the charamas, we can ask those questions. But you and I know nothing will happen. We can have press conferences, we can ask those questions, but nothing will happen. So what I did was, I waited for him, and Najib Razak comes to Parliament. Normally he tables a bill, he never stays back to answer any questions. That is Najib Razak for you. But unfortunately for him, on one fine afternoon, he remained in the day one, and I happened to speak. I got the floor, and I asked him that single question. Now, the shocking thing is this, I don't mind. I got suspended for a year, no salary, that's not a problem to me. But all of you here will note that despite the fact that I gave him an opportunity to clear his name and explain in Parliament, he did nothing. He remained silent. This is a person who is now the Prime Minister of Malaysia. And after this, after 2 years, we see how it is. The Gobind scandal is again rearing its head. It's again questioning us as Malaysians as to what it is our government has done. And it's again giving us reason to believe that there was something more to it in Altan Tuya's death than just a shooting and just an affair between her and Azab. I think most of you here believe, most of you here would believe that there is something more to it. The question is this: despite the fact that we have so much literature on it, despite the fact that we have so many people speaking about it, despite the fact we have given them so many chances to explain, the silence begs the question. And while all this is happening, we see an inquiry going on in Paris. How does that reflect on us? How does it reflect on us Malaysians when we cannot get justice here in Malaysia? We have to go overseas, go to Paris and ask for justice. And when they say, okay, we agree, we will hear you, we will inquire, they then ask certain ministers, certain officials to assist. What do our officers say? No, there's no need to go. We don't have to answer. What can they do to us? I think Najib Razak doesn't get the point. It's not a question about what they can do to you, but it's a question of what we Malaysians see when you say as Prime Minister of Malaysia that you do not want to assist in an investigation where there is serious questions asked about how your government has handled certain situations. And this Najib Razak doesn't seem to understand. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm saying is serious. Parlimen tak boleh cakap, sini pun tak boleh cakap. The point I make again is this. Now in Parliament, my portfolio is largely reserved for that of law. And of course, the person that I hound most is none other than the Attorney General of Malaysia, our great Tan Sri Gani Patel. Now I think, ladies and gentlemen, if Pakatan Rakyat comes into power, the first person we should sack in public is Tan Sri Abu Gani Patel. We have to do it. We have to make sure that in this country we have an Attorney General who is brave enough to do what is right to protect Malaysians. We have an Attorney General who understands that his role is not to protect a political party, but to protect the people of Malaysia. And I think we, in Pakatan Rakyat, we have shown that not only in one case, but in many cases we have asked questions. There are many, many scandals you can read about. And of course, in 1 minute I can't explain. But these are all questionable issues, questionable scandals, which I think our Attorney General has to answer. In fact, you can see, and this is where I come to conclude, I think what has happened in the last 3 years is quite obvious to us all. The Najib administration, of course, flavoured to a great extent by Dr. Mahathir. The Najib administration understands the threat that Dato' Sri Anwar Ibrahim poses to them. Dato' Sri Anwar Ibrahim has been through hell. Dato' Sri Anwar Ibrahim was jailed. He was in prison for 6 years, and I know because I used to go and see him most of the time because I was on his defense team. He held firm. He held firm. He was released. He did not run away. This man said, no, we fight right till the end. We fight for justice. We keep going. We keep going. Let them come. Let them do what they want to do. We will fight them. We will make sure that we will bring about that change that we want to see. Having realized this, what has happened in the last 3 years is quite clear. What they do is quite obvious. They use the courts, they use prosecution in order to stifle him, in order to bring pressure to bear on Dato' Sri. But again, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, even though they tried again the second time, they went to court, we went to court, we fought the case and we won. But Dato' Sri Anwar Ibrahim is unfazed. He is still fighting. And I think that is what we have to look at here. I come back where I started off earlier. Pre-2008, nobody had the confidence. Nobody knew we can. Now, after 3 years, after being state government in 5 states, after having leaders, after having had leaders who have been subjected to pressure, to threats, to persecution, like Dato' Sri Anwar Ibrahim, we see and we know for sure, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. Pakatan Rakyat have leaders that can take on Barisan Nasional anytime, and not just Barisan Nasional, but their whole machinery, including the police, including the Attorney General, including all ministries that they have. And this is the reason why I say, in the next election that comes, we must make sure that our